Peace and blessings, family. Peace and blessings. This is your brother Sean Ali, here, Supreme Health and Wellness by Sean Ali. And as always, family, I pray that each and every one of you who tunes in and listens to this message shares some of your very valuable time. I pray that these words find you and your family in the best of your health, the best of your wellness, and the best of your life. And I pray that it is on purpose because life is on purpose. And when we are living and leading a purposeful life, we are truly living and leading a blessed life. Man, and listen, we are in 2024. So I just wanted to come and show how we can, in a fun and easy way, not just right, in a fun, because we got to make that distinction. Fun and easy way for us to take charge of our health, our wellness, and to create permanent health and wellness. Man, because listen, when we're looking at health and wellness, right, it can usually boil down into two types of categories. And we will have temporary, right, versus permanent. Temporary versus permanent. And these are the things that we will do that create health and wellness. But there's a difference. See, over here, you got the 30, 60-day challenges, right? Those things, do this for 30 days, do this for 60 days, and watch what happens. Okay, we do that. And then we go, after we completed the 30-day, 60-day cycle or challenge, right? We do have an effect, but we don't continue with it. So we go right back to the unhealthy condition that we were in, right? These are temporary changes to health and wellness. You have supplements. Supplements are very new on the planet Earth. Supplements come from Europeans who have a lack of melanin, so they can't extract vitamin D straight from the sun. They have a lack of the same things that the original people that are made out of. So their bodies cannot go out and ground and get that electrical energy that their bodies have a hard time absorbing the ions that are emitted, like the negative ions. So they have to come up with supplements. This is where the vitamin D's, the vitamin A's, the vitamin C, all of these things that are created to supplement or enrich, it comes from the European and their weak bodies, right? And I'm not throwing any messages at it or any stones because we're looking at how to create health and wellness. But Black people, we are the most underserved people. We suffer beyond more than other people because we don't know how to create our health and wellness. So this message is specifically mainly for us. Can other people benefit? Of course. But Black people, listen, how do we create health and wellness, permanent health and wellness in 2024 and beyond, right? So when we're looking, these things are create temporary changes or effects to our health and wellness. But then we go right back because they are temporary, right? So when we are looking, we have a choice. I can create temporary, and now I'm going into all of these ups and downs, right? I'm still getting sick. I'm still suffering, right? I get better, but it's only because I'm taking these. So when this runs out and this runs out, I go right back. So we want to look at, okay, how can I create health and wellness with it being permanent? Bam. So now we're going to get to the fun part and the easy part. Because when we are looking at permanent change, this is based on our lifestyle. Health and wellness is based on our lifestyle. This is trying to correct an unhealthy lifestyle. But if we don't make the permanent changes, once these temporary effects are over, we go right back to our unhealthy state. Does that make sense? So now we want to learn how to correct this. We want to put the body in a position where it is as healthy as it should be, can be, because we have unlimited life potential. We hear that the body is created to heal itself and do all these other wonderful things, and it is, but that ability is based on our lifestyle. So when we build or create that proper lifestyle, this is the cause. The effect is permanent health. For every action, there's an opposite and equal reaction. This is the action. When we learn how to create that healthy lifestyle, the opposite and equal reaction becomes permanent health, right? And here at Supreme Health and Wellness, listen, we've created this off of 6 steps. I can definitely. Listen, 6 steps to a healthy you. A permanently healthy you. Number 1, we're going to look at breathing properly. Number 2, we're going to look at sunlight or sunbath. Number 3, we're going to look at exercise. Number 4, we're going to look at rest. Number 5, we're going to look at hydration. And number 6, we're going to look at nutrition. And this is in a specific order because this is how we're going to address it in matter of importance to our anatomy and our physiology. We are aerobic. So when we're looking at the human body, we know that the human body is aerobic. Aerobic means with oxygen. Every cell in our body needs oxygen. Every cell in our body needs oxygen, not just to keep us alive, but oxygen is one of the basic components to our cellular energy. So the cellular energy comes in the form of ATP. It's ATP. That's adenosine triphosphate. It's a 3-chain molecule. So when the cell needs energy, it breaks one of those chains and it releases the energy that's bound in that chain. This is ATP. Now, this is made out of oxygen and glucose, right? This is how our cells make energy. So when we're looking at our bodies are created to heal themselves. Our bodies are designed to regenerate from the nails, the skin to the hair. These are all cells. They need energy to do their job. Where does the cell get energy from? ATP and adenosine triphosphate. So this is oxygen and it is glucose. Okay, we know where oxygen comes from, but where does glucose come from, right? Glucose comes from the sun. Glucose comes from the sun. It is a process of photosynthesis where the sunlight is turned into the chemical glucose by the plant. When we eat it, this is the second form that we have of glucose or of our ATP. Now, we don't have to eat to get glucose. And this is where sunbathing comes in. Because we want to make sure with the first steps that our body has the energy, that our cells, every cell in our body has the energy to do each of its job. Our immune cells, our brain cells, our eye cells, The cells of our reproductive system, right, or digestive system, all of these cells need energy to do their job. So the first two steps in creating health and wellness, permanent health and wellness, is making sure that each cell in our body has its energy to do its function. This is how we form a strong body, right? This is how we form a healthy body. Now, because a lot of these supplements are built around trying to get around sunbathing, trying to get around going outside and letting your body be bathed by the sun. This is our sole source of energy. Science teaches us that the sun is the sole source of energy in our universe. So if we know this from science, that the sun is the sole source of energy, how much sunbathing should we do? This is why it's number two. Number three, we get to exercise. Now, when we're looking at exercise, we know that everything is energy, right? The sun is the sole source of energy. Now, when we get to the manifestation of energy, there's two forms, right? We have the energy at rest, which is potential energy, and we have the energy of motion, which is kinetic energy, right? So this is why being sedentary is so deadly. The number two actual cause of death, the things that we do, is poor diet and lack of exercise, right? So because when we are sitting still, this is rest. This is potential. That energy isn't doing anything. That's why they call it potential. It has the ability to do something, but unless you are moving, you're just potential energy, energy that's dying out. But now when we get up and we move and we exercise, move something, now we are creating energy. We're turning that potential energy into the things that our bodies need, not just building strong muscles, big muscles. No, we're looking at the conversion of energy. We are atoms. So we are already an atomic nuclear energy factory. Almost every city in America is ran off of nuclear energy. That's you and I. Hold up. We are made out of the same stuff that runs our cities. But those are man-made, in some cases, and toxic usages of that energy. But we are designed, listen to me, we are designed to move something. And as we move, we create different forms of energy, electromagnetic energy, static energy, all of these things that enrich and empower the body. That if you don't do these things, how else can you get it? This is where the supplements and all of these other magical superfoods come from. They are trying to replace the actions that we must do. Most people that are chasing those supplements, that are chasing those superfoods and things like that, what are they not doing? They aren't breathing properly, they aren't sunbathing, and they aren't exercising enough. So now they have to enrich or supplement it another way. Right? Does that make sense? So when we do this, listen, just these three steps, 1, 2, and 3, we've already strengthened, empowered, and enriched and imbued the body with energy, natural energy, life energy. Man, so now what's next? Number 4 is, okay, we need rest, because this is how the body recovers. This is how it repairs, right? This is how it rejuvenates, right? All of those good things, how it heals. This is how it grows. The body grows when we sleep. For anybody that body builds or exercises, you know that when you go to the gym and you're getting that exercise, that's just the pump, right? That's that inflammation you're creating. We're tearing the muscle, we're causing blood flow to it. That's just the pump. The growth comes when we get rest and that muscle repairs and it heals. See, when you like the bicep, when you do the curls, we stretch that muscle and we tear it. Now, during the rest process, the muscle tries to go back, but it heals, but it becomes bigger, right? The more we do it, we stretch it, we heal it, and it becomes bigger to where you have those big biceps, those the big chest, and those other big muscles. But the growth comes when we rest. The healing comes when we rest. Most cases of diseases, sicknesses, and premature death, they a lack of rest is a key ingredient because no matter what you go through, if you go to the doctors, one of the things they'll tell you, go home and get some rest. You got a cold, go home and get some rest. You broken your ankle, go home and get some rest. You just left the gym, go home and get some rest. This is key because everything we do pushes our bodies away from balance or homeostasis. Rest, that's that period of time that we give to our bodies to repair, recover, rejuvenate, to heal. So now when we get up to move again, it's ready, it's strong for us to carpe diem, to seize our day, right? Listen, this is fun and easy ways. 6 fun and easy ways for us to create permanent, putting our bodies in a condition of autopilot of health and wellness. Woo! We ain't even, we on step 4. We haven't bought anything, right? We haven't, like, this is natural. This is 100% free, 100% organic, right? This is the things that we should be already doing. But because of the misleading information and the fact that this is a commercializing country and time that we live in, they are trying to, they can't sell permanent health and wellness. They can only sell the temporary, the supplements, the vitamins, the minerals, the things in a bag, bottle, or box. That's how they make money. Those are temporary changes. Yes, they can give you an effect, but if you don't do these 6 steps, you're going to need those things for the rest of your life. And as your brother, I just want to show you how fun and easy it is for you to have permanent health and wellness. So every day you wake up, you just on maintenance. You just have to a little bit of TLC because your body is on that trajectory, that permanent trajectory of health and wellness. Number 6 is hydration. Listen, we know that we are 70 to 75% water. So the most important element that we need to be putting in our body should be water. Because we know that when we can become dehydrated, but we can also become overhydrated, right? And that waterlogged feeling when you drink too much, one of the first weights when we go to lose weight, a person goes to lose weight. One of the first weights that we lose is what? The water weight, right? Because we don't understand hydration. So we are either in a state of dehydration or a state of overhydration. And this still causes problems. We're urinating too much. We're flushing out our electrolytes, right? We are keeping the state, our body's waterlogged, retaining water, right? Or we are in that state of dehydration and the body is suffering either way. So number 5 is understanding hydration. Understanding when to drink, what to drink, and how to drink. Then we get to number 6. which is nutrition, right? And from here, we will have how to eat to live. Because when we're looking at nutrition, specifically, especially for the original people, Black people, my people, right? We had already had most of the sciences of diet and nutrition that arise from Black scholars. Best believe that somewhere in their education, they had How to Eat to Live book 1 and How to Eat to Live book number 2. Even Dr. Sebi, right? He gives acknowledgement that the first person to come to try to change and have an effect on Black health in the form of nutrition, How to Eat to Live by the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. When we take these books into consideration and account and we apply them, they will successfully and accurately cover our nutritional needs. Now, but before we get to hydration and nutrition, we have to make sure that we are breathing properly. We have to make sure that we are adequately sunbathing. We need to make sure that we are getting enough exercise. And we definitely have to make sure that we are getting enough rest. When we do these 4 things, they will open the door to how much hydration we need. They will let our bodies know how much nutrition we need, because this is where our energy comes from. So when we're looking at the plant, so if you got a tree, right? That tree is outside. It has the sunlight. So it's getting the sunlight and it's getting the nutrition from the earth. The plant is just a vehicle. It's getting the nutrition from the earth, right? The calcium, the phosphorus. These are earth-based iron. These are earth-based elements. Now, the vitamins, these are sun-based elements like vitamin D, vitamin A, vitamin K, vitamin C. These are sun-based elements. So the plant is just a vehicle. So from the action of photosynthesis and the action of extracting the minerals from the earth, which the roots do, that's how the plant becomes nutritionally dense. Okay, if I go out and I stand out there like the plant, like the tree, see, I'm sunbathing. I'm getting that same energy that the tree is getting. If I go out and I ground, or what they call earthing, and I stick my feet, my hands in the earth, now I'm doing the same thing that the roots of the tree are doing. It's pulling or extracting that under what they call the triboelectric effect. When 2 objects of matter touch, there's an exchange of electrons, right? So when you go out and you interact with the earth, earthing or grounding, there's an exchange of electrons. Well, guess what? Everything in our body comes from the earth. Everything in our body comes from the earth. And when we die or transform or transition, our body returns back into that material. We don't have to eat to get that energy or that material. We sunbathe just like the plant. We earth just like the plant, and our body feeds, it eats, it knows how to extract that energy. So when we do these things, these will tell us how much nutrition and hydration we need for that day or that time. So, like I said, the purpose of this is how to create, how fun and easy it can be for you to create permanent health and wellness in 2024 and beyond. How fun and easy it can be for you to create your permanent health and wellness in 2024 and beyond. So you can put your body in a condition of strength and wellness. So no matter what you can encounter physically, your body is strong enough to fight it off, to rebound, to recover, man, to keep you alive so you can keep on building and enjoying your life. Man. And as your brother, man, I just, like I said, I found fun and easy science, and I'm just here to share with you. This is a blueprint. This is the blueprint to permanent health and wellness. This is the fun and easy blueprint for you and I to create our permanent health and wellness 2024 and beyond. Family, listen, thank you all for tuning in. If any of you have any questions, or you would like to learn more, or you want to get into the program so you can start it, contact us, Supreme Health and Wellness by Sean Ali. Family, thank you all for tuning in. I pray that these words were received in the spirit that I've been striving to deliver them in, which is the spirit of your brother, the spirit of love, and of course, and always, in the spirit and in the name of God. So I leave you in some peace and love and some languages of peace. I say namaste, hotep, power to the people. Salam alaikum. Peace.